Hey everyone, welcome to another video. This is a quick, hopefully a quick update on what's coming, what's going on, what to expect, etc. I'll start with the stamps. If you missed it, I have a restock of all my stamps. They are currently available in my shop. The numbers are, there are just a few more sets left from the newest design, the prismatic watercolors set. There's like a handful of those, and then there are a little bit more, but still very small quantities of the previous releases, the other two sets. So please, if you're interested, grab yours now. If you miss out, if you see this video and they're already sold out, either leave me a comment or email me so that I know you want a set, and then I can schedule a restock according to the demand and requests. Currently, I don't have plans for another restock, so yeah, if you miss out, let me know and then I can adjust and decide when it's time to do another restock, when there's enough interest. Thank you so much to everyone that purchased the stamps. All the orders of everything, whether you ordered stamps or palettes or anything else from my shop, everything has been shipped out. The stamps arrive pretty fast, especially if you're in the US. They should arrive to you within like a week. I know most of you have already received theirs. I'm so happy about that. If you're in the rest of the world, it takes a little bit longer. And then if you ordered other items such as palettes or pencil cases, those ship from China. And they usually take, depending on where you are in the world, somewhere between 2 and 4 weeks. But sometimes delays occur. Sadly, it's, you know, out of our control, kind of. And those take longer. And so if you ordered, let's say, a stamp and a palette, those items will arrive separately at different times. But they will arrive, or they should arrive. And if they don't, of course, write to me and I will help you in any way that I can. So thank you so much for all your interest. Also, if you emailed me and I haven't responded, I just got back last night from like a family vacation. So I'm making my way through all the emails and everything. So please give me a few more days. If by the end of the week you still, you know, inquired or want my attention or response to something and I haven't written you, then please write me again, because maybe I missed something somehow. So I'm really sorry. I'm doing my best to catch up. It's just me. I'm a one-woman show, and yeah, it just takes time to go through everything. So thank you for your patience and support and everything. Okay, let's talk a little bit about what's coming. So I want to do this week, I think, because I'm still a little bit kind of just trying to get back into my routine. I thought about doing a video about my personal art journey and how I kind of rediscovered that world in my 30s. I'm now in my early 40s, very early. I'm 42. And yeah, I just want to, I think it's an interesting topic because I'm sure there are other people like me that, you know, might have chosen a different path and then discover at some point in their lives that their passion lies somewhere else. So I want to do a video just sharing my personal story. And if you have any questions about art, life, supplies, watercolors, whatever you want to know, leave me a comment below and I'll see if, you know, there's enough questions. Maybe I can either incorporate them into that video or do a separate Q&A if there's anything you want to know about me, about my journey, about how I paint, what I like, whatever. Any question you have for me, leave it below and I'll do my best to answer them in a video. So my plan for March is to focus on a really fun project. I kind of sneak peeked what I'm going to start with, which is going to be one of the little golden books. I ordered the one, they have a new one, I guess it's relatively new, from The Mandalorian, just because I really love that show, and I watched it, you know, when it came out, or as it came out. I watched it with my husband, and I'm not obsessed with like Star Wars. I like the original movies, like the Harrison Ford, those movies. I really like them. I saw them as a child. My family all loved them. I grew up on that. It's like Star Wars and Indiana Jones and like James Bond and all those things. So I really love the original movies. Don't come for me. I don't really like all the other ones. Not the, you know, first 3 and not the last 3. But so I thought The Mandalorian was brilliant. I loved everything about that show, like the whole style, the vibe, the animation, the illustrations, like just the look of it. I really loved it. So when I saw they had a little golden book from The Mandalorian, I grabbed it, but I'm going to repurpose that book. I'm going to tear out the pages and I'm going to turn it into a sketchbook or a logbook or a reference book, and I'm going to do all that on camera. And then I'm going to put like inserts or signatures with watercolor paper, and I'm going to create a sort of swatch mixing logbook that you can use as a reference to get to know your paints and kind of keep a record of all your watercolor adventures. And I'm going to show some of it here on YouTube, but all of it will be a part of my very first course on my online school, which is Watercolor Workbook. So many of you are already enrolled in that course. I released it, I think, 4 years ago, and I really want to update it because I think my setup is a little bit better, although the quality of those videos is also good. But I think my setup is a little bit better, and I have obviously learned a lot in those years. That course is my most basic course. It's fantastic if you're starting out with watercolors, or if you want to just like refresh your experience with them. It is fantastic to do with your kids. I have several customers and friends that did the course with the kids. Kids love it. It's relaxing, it's therapeutic, it's just fantastic, and it's simple enough that you can also do this with, you know, I would say probably any age, like 5 and above. Great for early teens, great for just like beginners if you want to explore watercolors, if you want to dive into that world. That course is my most basic one. And I want to refresh it, I want to add to it, and we're going to make this kind of reference book. I am going to use my stamps, which a lot of you already have. You don't have to have the stamps to do what I'm going to do, but for me, my stamps were created out of like necessity as a tool. They're not the goal, they are, you know, the means to an end, which is playing with your watercolors, watching them, exploring them, and just seeing what they can do. So I'm going to use the stamps, and I'm going to add all those new videos and content to the original course, Watercolor Workbook. So if you're already enrolled, you don't have to do anything. You're going to get all this new stuff as a bonus. And if you're not enrolled, you absolutely should, because there's going to be now even more. And yeah, I'm really excited about it. I'm excited about like every aspect of it. I want to refresh that course. I want to add to it. And yeah, I'm like really happy that I can also kind of gift all that extra content to the people who already took that course. So that's what I'm going to focus on this month. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to show you how to create the sketchbook. It's super simple, believe me. I'm all about simple and easy. You don't need to glue anything or sew anything. I have again an older video of how to do this kind of binding. It's so easy. And you can use also like a a used book. I've done that also. I actually really like using like an older book, like repurpose something that otherwise be trashed, you know, go to like flea markets or secondhand shops. And I know some people are a little bit like against the concept of kind of taking apart a book, but I think if you're making something that you're going to use from something that already exists in this world, to me that's like a good thing. And you can find really fun, more like vintage covers of older books that would really work well as like a sketchbook or a logbook or reference book, whatever you want to call it. So you don't have to buy like these little golden books. They're just like really cute, and they have really cute covers. So I'm going to use one because those I know that pretty much that most of the people that watch this channel have access to those. I got mine from Amazon Germany. They cost about 5 euros, something like that. And you know, you can choose your favorite Disney movie, or there's just like a ton of fun stuff. So that's what I'm going to use, but I'm going to show you how to make that sketchbook, and you can use anything. You know, you could repurpose like a cereal box also. And yeah, super fun. We're just going to play around with watercolors, kind of going back to basics. So if you are newer to this medium, this, I would say, like, is a very helpful way to get to know the paint, the watercolor, what it does, how it behaves, how it looks, how it mixes, all those things. So that's what we're going to do. Yeah, besides that, I don't think I have anything else to tell you. So those are my current plans. Again, if you have a question you want to ask me and you want to know the answer to, and I can help you with that, then leave me a comment below, or you can always email me or send me like a DM on Instagram or something if you prefer that. I absolutely don't mind if you don't want to know like who's asking. Yeah, just what do you want to know? I am semi-open book. Depends on the topic, but yeah, I don't usually share like super personal stuff, but I think personal is also like a matter of it can be subjective. Like maybe something that I would consider very personal for someone else, it wouldn't be a problem to share it. But yeah, so try me and see if I answer your questions. Oh, also, I am thinking, since I'm scared to say it, but it seems like our internet connection has improved. So I would love to do like live streams or courses, you know, like a 1.5 or 2 hour course that is live and I can talk to you as things are happening. I would love to do that. If this is something you're interested in, let me know what you want to see. But I think this is a possibility. I wanted to do this for a long time, but it just hasn't been possible because my internet connection was so bad, and so the quality of the videos was just like completely pixelated and you couldn't see anything I was doing. It was really horrible and not possible. But I think it is now, and I would love to do that. I mean, I love the community, I love connecting with you, and that would be great to have that, you know, more personal connection. I do my best to chat in the comments or, you know, answer people's emails and everything, but it's not the same. So that would be great. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you later this week in another video. Take care. Bye bye.